Three of Hearts. So that is heartbreak and heartache. You may have just gone through a breakup, my dear Gemini. If that's the case, I really, really am sorry for that. I hope that you are on the mend. The Three of Swords is definitely something that has been painful. Could have been a type of betrayal. Perhaps your significant other cheated on you, or they just suddenly decided to end the relationship. No matter what, it was very painful. Here with the Two of Cups, it could have been that, this person no longer felt deep feelings of love for you. This could also be a situation where you may have offered love to someone else, offered an opportunity, but they may have turned you down, and you are very, very upset and hurt over this. You may have been dealing with Sagittarius. I see the Knight of Wands here. Could also be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces. But definitely could have been that someone was perhaps a player, and they definitely broke your heart. They couldn't give you anything more than just so who knows, maybe they were just interested in sex, but that's about it. They weren't necessarily interested in commitment. Where I feel like with the cups here, you were really falling in love with someone, or you were really already in love with someone, but they couldn't necessarily reciprocate. And so this brings this heartache and pain, Gemini. I'm really sorry to hear. For the past or present situation, you may have been dealing with someone at work. Okay, you may have offered this passionate connection to someone at work, or someone at work offered it to you. For some of you, this is a new connection that you're putting a lot of effort into. Some of you may also just be working really hard, probably on very creative projects. But it is a love reading, so I wanted to keep it at that. Where I see you've been very invested and focused on perhaps making money on your schoolwork, or just something that it's of value to you. All right. With the Ace of Wands, could be that you've been working very hard to get somebody's attention. You've been working very hard to get someone to notice you and take you on, right? This could have been this offer here, right? You were trying to impress someone, or someone impressed you, and you went for it. And now it didn't necessarily pan out, okay? For the second half of August, I see water energy very strong here with the Moon and Death, Pisces, Scorpio. Coming out of this heartache will have you confused, of course. Will have you not knowing what really, really happened. Okay. It could be very obvious to other people what happened, but to you, it would be hard to understand, hard to comprehend. You may be very deep in emotion, depressed even, crying a lot, spending a lot of time alone, just because this is something that you're going to have to process. And it is unfortunately going to be quite dark with the Moon card here. Very, very little bit of light to enlighten you at this point. You first have to go through the motions, and so with the Moon card, you're going to be spending a lot of time just upset, sad, crying, trying to figure things out, trying to find closure, and being unable to do so. Okay, could have been that you've already pretty much started this process, and some of you are going through this very deep transformation, so this is a very painful situation that is definitely going to bring about transformation that is for the better. Okay, because the Death card is about leaving the old behind and having new beginnings, having new starts. And I feel that you will be able to obtain strength here eventually. You're going to start seeing the sunrise in the horizon, and that's going to allow you to be able to look forward to better days ahead. With the Judgment card, Gemini, I feel that with you have three major arcanas here, and this is huge. This is, to me, this is a huge transformation. This is almost like a spiritual awakening. You may have been dealing with someone who really, you felt an intense connection. You thought they were the ones, and then boom, it's over, and you're devastated, and you're going through this thing that perhaps you've never gone through before, where this really is perhaps more painful than anything you've ever gone through in the past. And there's renewal with this. There is rebirth, and that's what I'm saying. There's spiritual awakening. So if you want to look at it on the bright side, yes, it's probably super painful right now, but it is for the best. It is for something that is going to lead to a deep transformation that's going to allow you to be the best version of yourself here eventually. You don't want to walk away from this connection. You'd like to have a second chance with this person. You'd like to have a second chance with this person. Okay, I think I just said the same thing. I'm sorry, you guys. Maybe they want to have a second chance with you, but it just seems like it's almost in vain. It does look like it would be just better for you to walk away from this and hope that the universe, that God, or whatever you believe in, is gonna give you the strength and energy to pull you through, and have the capacity to believe that there are better days ahead. Okay, because it looks like a very sad situation, very, very sad. All right, let's see what else is going on. Make sure you like this video. I would really, really appreciate it. It definitely helps me out a lot. And if you want a personal reading, again, please go to maxestarot.com or thetowermoment.com. If you want to leave me a comment, that would be awesome as well. I love comments. Okay, let's see what else is going on here for Gemini. Yeah, so a decision was made here with the Two of Swords in the reverse. Eyes wide open. This was, I think there's no return from this, and with the Justice card, this may be a divorce, definitely a legal separation from a spouse. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, there's really nothing for you to hold on to. You just don't, the idea of having this opportunity again to give or to receive is just something that it's something that might as well just forget about it here, because the cards are just pointing to just forward movement. This has been painful. You invested a lot in it. You were passionate. The decision has been made. It's time to move on. For some of you, you're not even having communication with this person, or this person stopped communicating with you. Two of Cups, definitely. I feel like this was perhaps a soulmate relationship. There are a lot of people who believe in twin flame relationships. To me, twin flame relationships are, in a large majority, unrequited love situations. So you're definitely feeling really intensely about this person. That's why it hurts so much, because it's something that it is really meant to help you grow, to have a spiritual awakening, or to push you in the direction of deep personal transformation. Because you were very much in love with this person. You don't want to walk away. And, it's a general reading, so maybe, they don't want you to walk away. But it seems, it's, what do you say? It's written on the wall. Is that what I say? When you know that something is just done and there's no really no other way to try to get away from it. It's done here. And if you could just believe me, Gemini, in telling you that this is for the best, Uh, I hope that that would help you through this tough time. Okay. The Judgment card is a beautiful card. You are being called for something greater. You have definitely a mission, a purpose, and this had to happen. And I know that it sounds hard to hear it. Maybe you're thinking, oh, Max, it's so easy for you to say. You're not the one who is, hasn't eaten in 3 days and can't get out of bed. But this too shall pass. This too shall pass.